Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Monifactory. All right, we are today episode 118, and last episode we were working a bit on uh, the circuitry, the dimensional circuits, kind of just doing little bits in here. Wow, I can't even talk today. Just doing little stuff as we are progressing through here. We also started to work on a process to make Taranium, which Taranium or Taranium, I don't know how you say it, is going to be used to make the crystallizer, which is going to help us again make the empower blocks a lot more easily. In fact, oh, look at that, make diamonds. I don't know why you would need that. Right, so it's pretty much only for empowered stuff, which again, that's going to be pretty huge. Yeah, so we started working on the Taranium. Let's see. I want to check on that power. Not that it's going to be, yeah, almost 2 quadrillion now. Um, where is the, there it is. Okay. So I'll admit, off camera, I did do a little bit of setup. I didn't do much with the configurations. I just kind of started to pre-plan ahead the machines that we're going to need. I added an extra LCR here, got a mixer. Oh yeah, and this electrolyzer is what it was processing. I think it was that fluid there. Anyway, today we're gonna get right into setting up the rest of this chain so that we can get that Taranium or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so dioxygen difluoride. Pretty sure I worked on this on camera. Oh, so this is the new thing. This I think we did on camera. I did set up the oxidized residue recipe, which, you know, we take the dioxin difluoride and we add the uncommon residue to it. So that is done there. So with that, then we take the oxidized residue, we take distilled water, and we send it into a centrifuge to get these components here. Now, I feel like I'm storing one or more of these fluids already, but we'll need to see what gets jammed up here. Okay, in the interest of pretty cabling, I'm gonna make sure that I get the anchors here. And gotta get up. Get up. I think that looks good. Boop. I should probably expand this wall back one bit. Uh, I don't know if... Let's see if I can get you in there. There we go. Okay. So, third one up. Why do I always forget to bookmark this crap? Okay, we need to bookmark that. All right, so that's... Actually, I can do like this, where I go to the input bus here. I say, you go in there. With the input hatch, you go in there. And that is running. Did I power? Oh, I did. Okay, cool. Okay, so you had the output hatch. I want to say we're sending out the fluid. Well, there's a nickel solution. I don't know if we're... Okay, there we go. There's the copper solution. So we must be having storage for the lead, zinc, and the nickel solution. Or, yeah. Okay, so we still need to get... Now that's gonna... I think that actually has infinite capacity or something. But we still want to get a cell going for that. So let's get like, I don't know, 16K fluid and we'll just quickly... Oh, gallium. Hello? Uh, hold up. All right, gallium is the one thing that you can't fuse. Okay, how did I get in gallium before? Bauxite or sphalerite. Surprised I'm just having gallium problems now, of all things. Or no, I don't want to look up bauxite. I want to look up gallium. Come on. Might have to make another micro miner for sphalerite. Or I guess gallium in this case. Come on, where's my gallium? There we go. There. Okay, back to what we're doing. Sulfuric, copper solution, a boop. Oh, and we're gonna want to get an overflow. There I go. All right, back to what we were doing. Oh, there you are. All right, so let's see this third one up. Okay, y'all are happy, good. Garnet sand, refined residue. All right, so with the refined residue, we send that into another centrifuge. Although we're gonna need another input bus to hold. Or wait, do we? Hold on. Let me not verify this will work. So let's see. Boop. Boop. It might be better, honestly, to get a single input bus. Bath. See, can I get rid of this? Thank you, BattleNet. All right, get rid of you. Get rid of you. All right, so with that, we need fluoro antimonic. Fluoro antimonic. And what are we missing? Find residue. Oh, power. That's another thing. All right. Let's get our ZPM card. Did my ZPM card? Oh, there it is. Okay. Boop, 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 and a boop. And boop, 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 boop. All right. That. We're in business. So that's making the borax, rare salt, that's not just okay, and the clean inert residue. Okay, now this is gonna go into a mixer with the helium hydride. So over here, clean inert hydride. That's the output bus, output hatch. Output hatch actually. No, not a bus. We need a hatch. HV will do just okay, I suppose. Tank. And a boop. And a boop. All right. So let's get down here. Beep, beep, boop. Then okay. There's that. And there's that. And then gotta get this powered. That's yep, ZPM. Boop. Oh, not done. Let's see, can I... That's better, I guess. Okay, so why aren't you running right now? Output hatch, helium. Oh, look at that. They already spat some out. Okay, clean inert residue. We're not getting much of that right now, are we? Oh, it does take a little bit of time, don't it? 50 seconds. All right, so I guess now that I'm online, I can turn these back on. And yeah, I guess that's it really. All right, so those are all running. So with the ultra acidic residue, we're going to need an LCR, which we already have primed. We're going to need another, we're going to need an abyssal core. That going for us. I did kind of like decide to put some tanks here, and why aren't you getting anything? Are you not? Any? Excuse me? Why are you upset? Huh? What the fuck is going on here? Um, Hello? Okay, that is weird. I don't know why it's doing it like that. And I can extract it, so I don't know what the hell. All right, well, that's just interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna need to get some tanks anyway. Okay, so boop, boop, boop. Now I'm gonna leave these tanks in my inventory because I'm gonna have to get some storage buses. Not those storage buses. Boop, boop, and damn it. Boop, boop, boop. All right. So for you, we're gonna need xenic acid and dusty helium. I don't think we have xenic. All right. Correct. And then dusty helium. Why do you do this to me? Boop and boop. All right, so those should fill up once we get things moving. Probably gonna need to get an output hatch there. I already had one, huh? All right, so you input bus. We don't need an input bus, or don't need to send items in, but we are gonna need a input bus for the core. Boop. And then input hatch. Boop, boop, boop. The ultra acidic residue. Did I not? Oh yeah, of course I didn't. Okay, boop. Okie dokie. There you go. All right, so you should be having, yep. And then come down here. Gotta get you hooked up. And the boop. All right, why no boop? Oh, output bus too. Where could an output bus go? I guess up here. Not that. Or could go here. There we go. All right, so kind of moved too quickly for me. All right, so dusty helium and xenic acid. That. Oh, right. Boop and awesome. All right, cool. So those are being stored now. There's no texture for the dusty helium. Oh, it's the top. Okay, yeah. Yep, some blocks will flow like that. Okay. I guess that's good. And with the dusty helium, we send that into a centrifuge, and then we're going to get these two fluids here. So let's get those bookmarked. And the boop. Bus. Yoki. Oh, do I not have another tank? Okay, let's get that. Cute. And boop and boop. Oh shit. There's no fluid in there. Okay, depleted and enriched. And enriched. Thank you. Boop, boop. It might have saved my ass because of the wrench. No idea. All right, so gonna come up here. That's the input bus. Here's the hatch. In you go, and you are running. So that's spitting out the Taranium. Or is it? Taranium depleted, Taranium. You should be seen. Why does it do that? Not sure why it seems to have a problem with this. You? Yeah, you didn't need that. Hmm. Okay, well, anyway, they're there. So if I look at the depleted, that can be centrifuged back for a more clean inert, but we're going to need the enriched helium. So we're going to need to get a fusion reactor to get the plasma. And it's going to be 8-second thing. And then with one more centrifuge, then we can get the Taranium. I'm just curious. Would it be better to just have this on autocraft? Or passive this? Yeah, honestly, I could just go make another fusion reactor and do it that way and just have that plasma always coming in. All right, so let's see. What's the situation with this stuff? The clean inert, that needs the refined residue. The refined residue comes from the oxidized. Right, so that uncommon residue with the oxidized. Oxidized. Yeah, we have plenty of oxidized. Centrifuge. Is it because we don't have a lot of distilled water? If that's the case, I can go take care of that real quick. It does look like our distilled water game is a little weak. Distillation tower. What I could do is make a fractionating distillery tower. That way we can get parallel hatch control going on. So let me do this. I'm going to pause here. I'm going to go build up an LFD, put it in this room. I'm going to build a fusion reactor. And I think we have... Do we have one more centrifuge room? Oh no, we need to make one more centrifuge, I believe. So I will confirm on that. And if I need to make another centrifuge, I'll put one up there. But otherwise, I think we're good to get Taranium today. And yeah. All right, so back in a few. Hey, everybody. So I came back because I wanted to show off that I made this LFD to process our Nether Air, and I'm probably gonna have to up our Nether Air freezing game. You can see we're running, well, not running low, but I don't know if we're exactly getting a net positive right now. So I could just make another freezer and have that in that one room with the other freezers, and then ooh, look at that, drop another 6K, and then have go to the Nether and fix my throughput on my Nether Air collection. But for the time being, we got quite a lot of helium-3, and by this point, oh wait, I have my doodad here. There you are. All right, so I set up the fusion reactor like I said I would. We're getting, got about 200, 300 buckets of that plasma. So let's go ahead and get a bus on that. We're going to want to get a couple just to have for later. Okay. Boop. And there we go. So now we should see plasma. Good, good. All right. So all we need to do now is get another centrifuge to get the Taranium, and okay, we're going to have to blast smelt furnace that, but that's not a big deal at all. But I'm also going to need to get another centrifuge for this. And we get some helium gas back, so that's pretty cool. Although you can't, well, you could turn this into helium-3, but that'd kind of be a little bit, would be a waste. I don't know. I'll see. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get centrifuges requested. I almost regret putting away those anchors, but I might need them later. All right. How are you coming along? All right, so it's not done yet. So let me jump ahead to when I got the centrifuges set up, and we'll continue on. All right, we're back, everybody. So I got the centrifuges built up here. So let's get to processing the stuff we worked on. So there's the depleted. You go there. And bump you up. All right, so that's going to spit out the residue now. All right, so now we're going to need a magnetron and some cryothium dust and input bus. That. So we're going to have basically 2 input buses, but we kind of have to for this reason. All right, so okay, dang it. There we go. Magnetron. Well, that crafts up. Get cryothium. And you, and boop, boop, boop. All right, so plasma, helium plasma, in you go. Okay, so I'm probably, wait, if I want that to be overclocked, it's gonna have to be given another bigger hatch. That being said, we got the Taranium. We're gonna need a lot more now. Oh, sorry, just had lunch earlier and got like the hiccups or something. Not so much acid reflux, but yeah, anyway. Get rid of that. Is that gonna, there we go. Okay, oop, no, there we go. Get rid of you. put you in. Oh, there we go. Much better. So now is those small pile pipes of... Oh wait, no, that's the inert residue. Okay, yeah, those are being compacted, I believe. A holdover from long ago. All right, so there's our Taranium. So another thing that I kind of did off camera was I made a dedicated LCR for hydrofluoric and one for hexafluoridinate. So those should be burning through our uranium or uraninite. And we've got fluorine for days and hydrogen, so I think we should be good. Okay, so with the Taranium... Oh, right, I had to go to the blast furnace here. That's Krypton. Okay. Oh, shoot, I forgot to put you. All right. Now, I don't think we can do... I wanted to do... I wanted to get... Wait, maybe I can. Hold on. Sorry. I guess I have to manually modify it. So 9. Shoot, I forget. Damn it. Forget how to multiply or how to add the other way. Is it just... Is it left click? Is it... Okay, what? How do you fucking add? I'm so stupid. Oh! Okay. 2 RHF. Boop. All right. Taranium. That took a while. Oh, I'd see why. I wonder what our thing is at. If it's at UV, it's probably around here. In any case, let's get that bookmarked. Or bookmarked, screenshotted. All right, so now we can recipe that. Put those away. Boop. Okay, so crystallize. There we go. So we're gonna need to get another research going. We're also gonna need a shit ton of things here. Okay, looks like everything. Okay, we're gonna need to make a liquid Taranium situation. But I think that's good otherwise. All right, so boop. We're gonna need a fluid cell. Can I right click the right area? Thank you. Boop. And a boop. All right. So oops, wrong terminal. Liquid. Boop. I think we got like 3 slots left, maybe. Controller. Boop. Okay, so we're gonna need to get a titanium coil block. And I'm guessing we're gonna need a data module. Wait, I don't even think we need this anymore. I'm so used to doing it. Okay, so there are some things that we don't have supply of. Looks like mostly it might be Americium. No, I think it's just the emerald, was it? Yeah, I think it's just the emerald. So let's ask for a big batch of that. All right, so let me do this. I want to get the pattern to get the whole shebang here. So we're gonna need berkelium. And that should be it for patterning things. Let's see, berkelium. We're gonna need to mold. Oop. And then rods. Am I gonna need to make another freaking slot here? Diamond. All right. You'll do. Input bus. Now, I don't think that. Does it really not have enough room for another input? Wait, was that the... Oh, did I get rid of the wrong block? There we go. Okay. Boop. There we go. Okay. So that's fine. It doesn't appear... Yeah, I made make sure on something. Okay. So... Pattern. Boop. I could probably upgrade this later. Knife. All right. So that should be fine. Now, back to berkelium frame. Boop. All right, so I think that's all of it. So now if I do a recipe here, we're gonna get rid of that. We'll go with this one just because we have it. Boop. Probably get rid of that. Probably do UHV. Actually, you know what? Let's do UEV energy hatch. UEV energy. Hatch. There we go. Get rid of that. Everything checks out. So we're going to do LUV input. Probably don't need that much size, but might not hurt. Going to need an output bus. And I think we're going to need an input hatch as well, right? So get rid of that. Input hatch. Probably that one would be fine. All right. So that's everything checked out. Yes. Okay. Bubble. Now just to make sure it needs more dragon breath. Okay. Let's see. Dragon. Come on. Is it trying to craft dragon breath right now? Come on. Yeah, it's in the... Is it T2 micro miners on the fritz? No, they're running. Okay, let's get that bumped up there. Okay. Crystallizer. Okay, I might just need to do a bit of tweaking. But... Crystallizer package. Let's get that. Let's see, where are we on time? Okay, so this is gonna be... Episode's gonna be ending shortly. Give or take. Boop. There we go. And boop. All right. So let me do this. I'm going to pause here. I'm going to get this all crafted up. I'll come back. We'll get it crafted and probably end off there. All right. Back in a few. Okay. We are back, everybody. So funny story. I was about to come back and record. All of a sudden, my apartment fire alarm went off. Turns out it was all hardware or electrical issues or whatever it is. It was false alarm, basically. Okay. Anyway, as you can see, we got the universal crystallizer all ready, all good to go. I got all the items in here. So let's go ahead and boop. Awesome. It formed immediately. Now I'm going to go ahead and break that for a moment because I got to find all of our component blocks that we need for setting shit up. All right, so let's go with the back side here. So let's go. Boom. That's the output. So let's go U, U. 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 Boop. And then do, 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 do. Missing a block somewhere. Oh. Wait a tick. Didn't realize we... Okay. We have an auto maintenance hatch. Oh, I'd probably put that there. Input, input, output. Wait a minute. On. Input hatch, input bus, input hatch, output bus. Is there... Was it... No, it wasn't the power block. Oh, I see. Yeah, there we go. Cool. All right, so let's come around here. Gonna need a P2P. Boop. All right, so we've got output. Now I gotta remind myself, are we in the room with the blue cable? We are. Okay. So let's see. Cable. We're gonna need some boost. Let's see. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Wait a minute. Gotta get rid of that, 'cause this is gonna be a subnet situation, right? So let's see. Face. Excuse me. Dupe. Boop. Oh, wait a minute. That's probably going to need to be moved over there. Boop. And boop. Okay. Gonna need some anchors for this. So boop. Boop, boop. And there we go. Oh, you know what I should probably do is Foiba. Let's get rid of view. There we are. All right, so boop. Okay. Oh, and should probably. There we go. Okie dokie. So that is, I think, good to go. So we're going to call this the crystallizer. All right. Make sure that's turned on. So we got a LUV input, an LUV input hatch. I don't think we're going to need too much fluid. Let me double check though. Okay, 3 millibuckets, so not really a big deal. All right. I think the power is not plugged in yet. That would be a good thing to do. Boop. And UEV. And boop. There we go. Okay. Now, what we need to do is we're going to go ahead and rip out this multi-block. I don't. Hold on. Okay, I think I'm good then. Because those are the blocks. Yeah. All right. So let's pop on over to our terminal here. Empowered Restonia. Okay, we're going to need to make a pattern for enriched aqueduct, or I mean the fluid, yes. I thought I made a pattern. No big deal. Let's just get rid of some things here. Okay. So, Inori. Oh, wait, it's not going to like that. Iron dust. Yep. Void. Coal dust. Palus. Lapis. We're going to need to make one for lapis as well. Although I don't think we're going to need a macerator thing for that. Although I have been wanting to make a microminer for lapis. Or I do, I don't know, I'll think about it. Because we might need a supply of lapis. And see, diamantine and amaratic. How's our emerald dust supply? I think we're fine. Okay, so crystallizer. All right. 1K, boop. Liquid in Enriched. Boop, boop. Oh, I gotta drag it in. There we go. And boop. All right, so let's go back. All right, let's try this. Wow, just like that. Let's try something a little bit more difficult. Oh, did I forget to make the pattern? That could be the case. Eh. All right, let's do this. And boop. All right. Back. Oh, 512. Just like that. That's pretty damn awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and get this for the thumbnail. All right. And with that being said, we are well over 50 minutes. I think this will be a good spot to end off for today. Between episodes, I'm going to see about supercharging our heart production. Oh, yeah. I think that is another reason why I wanted lapis. And I still have some dense ore here. But basically, if I ask for a catalyst... Oh, let me see. What? Okay, I thought I needed lapis. I still might need lapis for something. So I'll probably build another T2 microverse and put it around here somewhere between now and next episode. But in interest of not rambling any further, I'm going to end things now. If you did like what you saw here today, please go ahead and leave a like or a comment down below. It really helps me out. And I'll see you in the next one. That's all for now.